Hello, Matt.
Hello, Dave. So, Dave, wwhy are we here?
Sounded a little bit wrong, that, didn't it? Hello, Matt.
So,
do you come here often?
Coming constantly.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
So
Matt.
I suppose we should, when you stop fucking around with you.
Shall I stop doing that?
Yeah, please do. Anytime you're ready.
Sorry, I do get in trouble for these kind of things. Well, not well behaved.
No,
what about
no.
if I start messing about with that?
Dave.
Right, okay, sorry. Dave, for fuck's sake.
Dave, please. We do this every fucking week.
Every week, Dave.
You sit there playing wee nuts.
Oh, yes.
So I suppose what we should do is sort of explain ourselves, what we're doing here, why we are the chosen ones to bring horror to the people, other than my natural physique, of course.
Yeah, well, of course.
Tell me how you started. When you were a child, give me a backstory. Tell me. Give us all some information.
How the terror began.
Why you are like you are.
Well, my name's David, and I come from Leeds.
Leeds.
Is that
Leeds is a place.
Leeds is a place in West Yorkshire, in England. No, well, basically. There's a word that's used.
The listeners will never know how many times I have to cut the word basically out of every episode.
Quite a few times. Have you seen my new
And those fucking things as well. I have to cut so many knocks and bumps. All the time
as well. Have you seen my new Hammer box sets that I can't fit anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
There's
big fucking box sets right in front of my studio.
He does.
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're quite nice, aren't they?
They're all right.
Yeah. Still owe credit card for them. Got to Justine.
Don't call all that.
Yes. So, Matt.
So, tell me about why you like this, Dave. What happened?
So, my obsession with horror started at a very young age.
Right.
And I think, like I said in the Video Dead episode, it was kind of around the time when, I was probably as young as 7 or 8.
Right.
As young as 7 or 8, and discovered Nightmare on Elm Street and that front cover with the knives coming down, and terrified of it, hiding it in drawers, which I've mentioned before.
Depending on when this goes out, we either have just talked about this or we'll be talking about it soon. No spoilers.
Yes, no spoilers, yeah. So I think it started with that, if I can remember rightly. But I've also been an avid collector, hoarder, whatever you want to call it. In my room when I was growing up, I had shelves, as you know, shelves all the way around, and I was just putting VHS on them all the time. So I was trying to buy VHS for the artwork. I loved the artwork on the horror ones.
They are cool to display out.
Yeah, exactly. So I like displaying them, and I was putting them like at the front and then to the side and stuff. So some had the spine, some had the, they were at the front for the cool artwork. So it was very much about the art,
displaying it as much as playing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, that sounded pretty good. That.
It sounded pretty good. Displaying as well as playing.
Oh, wait a second.
It's iced tea.
No. Sika Miki Nico, Red Hot Chili Peppers. We don't just play, we display.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're a lot whiter than iced tea.
They're a lot shitter as well nowadays. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, but anyway.
Please continue.
Yeah. Body count, body motherfucking count. Yeah, so... What we're on about again?
It's snowing.
Yeah, I see your point, actually. Yeah, a little bit weaker. Yeah, it's not exactly, gotta give it to your mama. That kind of thing. No. Yeah, so that's how the obsession started, with collecting and hoarding and or whatever you want to call it. And it wasn't just Nightmare on Elm Street. Once I saw the horror things and anything scary, I was collecting it. I was watching it. I was not allowed to watch it, and I was trying to watch it.
What did your mum think of it, though?
She was pretty good, to be fair. I pulled the wool over the eyes a lot of times, so we'd get into like Barker's video, and then we'd be like, I'd be like, yeah, I want this one, and there's like Pet Sematary, with, like I was telling you earlier, with the hands on fire, on the old VHS. And then she'd just say, like, well, just take it to the counter. And then I'm like, no, Mum, you have to take it to the counter. Oh, well, I'm not sure whether you should be watching things. But
how will we know until we watch it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So then when she hears the screaming and everything after. But Pet Sematary at 7 or 8 years old, quite terrifying.
Yeah.
I remember scaring the shit out of Ad,
Ad Murray.
Yeah, Ad Murray, yeah. Yeah, there's a shout out for Ad.
The legendary Ad Murray.
There he is, yeah. Yeah, so I said to Ad, I said, here, watch this scene on here, mate. And he's like, yeah, no worries. And Ad's like a big guy now.
I can't imagine him as a child.
No.
He's always a very, very large man. in a muscular way, by the way.
He had a little centre part in, bless him. And long hair as well at one point, yeah. But yeah, he's big as fuck now, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he's always been a nutcase. Like I've always been a nutcase. we've always been the same. But I says, here, Dad, you need to watch this. And I remember him just turning white as he saw Zelda in Pet Sematary. The sister and stuff. She was scarier than anything else in that film.
Yeah.
And as it comes into that room and that scene, no spoilers here because we'll be definitely doing that one. But that scene, I just saw him turn drip white, and he still to this day goes, "Fuck's sake, Dave," with that. So it was scaring people. I enjoyed.
You see, you were the scarer. When I was a kid, I was a scare. I were admirer. I were one of those kids who were just terrified by everything. So I feel for you.
I was obsessed with it. Obsessed with being scared. I enjoyed being scared.
Did it actually scare you then?
Yeah, Zelda did a little bit at first, and then some other certain things, and then I'd make things up in my head, like if I were to watch like a band film, the clouds had come over and stuff and all the rest of it, that kind of childish shit.
You had your own sort of...
I had my own little way. The ghost thing always scared me, I think, when I was younger. Like things like... what was it called? It's here somewhere.
Ghostwatch.
When Ghostwatch came out, we were at Rob Hardy's house. I don't know where he is now, but we were at Rob Hardy's house round the corner doing a Ouija board,
of course,
as you do. And my sister was there, his sister were there. I can't remember his sister's name, and that Ghostwatch were on, and it were almost like something had come on that were real. And because we were that young,
I had the same experience.
11, 12, you'll remember, because we were that young. Literally was fucking real. Well, I was obsessed with things like the Amityville horror, stuff like that.
I'm sure we'll talk about Ghostwatch at some point. If you've not seen it, please do. But bear in mind, when this came on,
we'll do an episode on Ghostwatch.
This was presented like a documentary, wasn't it? So you didn't know.
Yeah, it had like Craig Charles in it, and Parkinson were in it. And,
but you didn't know. These were like legitimate presenters.
What was his name? Which one? The woman with the blonde hair.
Oh God, I can't remember. It's been years since I've seen it.
But yeah, they were just...
You didn't know.
Legitimate people.
You didn't have this thing where comedy news programmes look like news programmes.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Sitcoms look like normal TV programmes. Yeah, but it's only the jokes that give it away. And this hadn't... It was set up as a real programme.
there were no found footage or anything.
And there were no jokes in it. So it was like a credible exploration of hauntings and science and
they
stuff.
Even got like Craig Charles in it to like take the piss, but then he was scared afterwards, kind of thing.
Yeah, it was brilliant how they set it up. It really wasn't until the very end that you realised that it was a setup.
Exactly.
So
right,
good.
Right, yeah, it was really good. And then if you were a kid, you were already shit scared then.
Yeah,
but it was all based around the Enfield haunting.
Yeah.
But we didn't know at that time. We didn't even know what the Enfield haunting was. But it was kind of like loosely based around that this family was in this house that was haunted with Mr. Pipes. And all that kind of thing. So stuff like that always terrified me because I couldn't figure it out, and I thought for some reason you could be asleep in your bed on a night and these things would get you.
Yeah.
Whereas like a violent thing wouldn't have bothered me at that point, or
could you have
murderer thing or
hung your hand or your leg over the edge of the bed as a kid?
Not really, no.
Could you do it now?
Yeah, I could probably do it now. Yeah. But it's stuff like that, isn't it? It's stuff like that makes a big impact on you.
There's that. If you've got like a wardrobe door open when it's dark.
Yeah, probably still would shut that.
If you get up in the middle of the night, do you look...
That's just OCD though. Now.
If you get up in the middle of the night and it's dark, do you look in the mirror when it's dark?
Yeah, I can do it, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Is that a thing then, if you look in the mirror when it's dark? Yeah.
Things appear behind you.
Yeah, they do, yeah. I might do that tonight, see what happens. Fuck's sake, Dave. You see what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
That's how the obsession started. With stuff like that. I'd say it were collecting the fact of being scared, scaring other people.
Yeah.
The fact that I liked all this weird shit was always my thing, like heavy metal. It was always that more appealing to me.
Again, that was sort of a weird thing to be into when we were kids.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the kids want into that.
I mean, they sell Guns N' Roses and Nirvana t-shirts in Primark now.
Yeah, it didn't used to happen. No.
I remember wearing Metallica t-shirts and Iron Maiden t-shirts as a 13
under your shirt,
and getting the shit kicked out of me for doing it by other kids because they thought it was weird.
Oh, I was different with the kids. I used to kick the shit out of them.
Different groups. But you know what I mean? You get aggro.
Yeah, exactly.
The only people who ever sort of accepted me when I would walk around town and some like college kid I remember wearing a Smashing Pumpkins Zero t-shirt.
That's a right t-shirt.
I remember the absolutely gorgeous students like pulling me aside and going, "I like your t-shirt," and I was like about 13. I just nearly exploded from both ends. You know what I mean? Nobody ever spoke to me like that.
Do you want to listen to Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness with me?
You know what I mean?
That's coming up to like its 35th
But it wasn't a
40th
weird.
anniversary.
It wasn't a weird thing. It was just like somebody saying, "Oh, I really like your t-shirt. I've got the
Yeah,
same." And she
yeah.
was wearing the same t-shirt, but a long sleeve version of
Because
it.
to us, it was never cool.
Yeah,
It was just what we loved.
and everybody
We
at
didn't give a
school
shit what
told
anybody
you
else
you
thought.
were a geek or a nerd.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
wearing
geek
it.
or a nerd, yeah,
And then you saw
exactly,
university students wearing it, and not only that, but they were being nice to you.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
cool. I've got this t-shirt. That's a cool t-shirt.
Yeah, that is. Do you like that band?
Or
Yeah.
you'd be wearing an Iron Maiden t-shirt.
I'm in a band.
You'd see some kid walking down the street with it, and he'd be like, "Oh, nice."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Guns N' Roses were always a thing with me because you could, like, when you went to like Mallorca and stuff, they already knew, didn't they? And you had all these stalls that you could like get these. You could get the fake ones, but they always had a back print and stuff.
Yeah,
I always had to go for the back print, and all the rest of it. So you get these cool like Guns N' Roses t-shirts. You go home and then kids at home just think you're a fucking geek.
Yeah.
But
Headbanger.
yeah, headbanger and all that shit. Yeah, yeah, because we both had long hair at that point, probably as well, didn't we? So
I never had long hair.
Did you never know?
Oh, hell
Yeah,
no.
I did. Yeah, yeah. So until it fell out.
Well,
So-
mine too.
How did you get into well, you didn't really get into the terror thing, did you? But
No, but I probably had the right introduction to it, I suppose, to get into it. But it was my dad, really.
yeah.
Because my dad had always got a Barker's video. Again,
Yeah.
legendary spot in
legendary and all
East
cross gates.
Yeah, cross gates. Barker's video, where it was, if you've never heard of it before, if you've never listened to us before, Barker's video were a classic VHS place. This is pre-Blockbuster. We never had Blockbuster when we were kids.
No.
You'd have these little standalone independent video shops,
And
video stores.
it were like slightly bigger, wasn't it, than
Yeah.
than independent? But it wasn't independent, really.
Because
Wasn't
my
it?
local one were the Pop-In Video Centre. It was like
Yeah.
one small room. Barker's were bigger than that. But
Used to have Pendus Way. Used to have videos
yeah.
as well at some points. Yeah.
my dad used to go Barker's, and he used to,
Yeah,
every now and
Barker's
again, he'd
nice.
bring a video home. But he used to get zombie films and all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
And one film I do want to do,
I remember you telling me about. Yeah.
one film we are going to do at some point when I manage to land a decent copy of it. There was a film called Zombie Lake, and you watch it now, and Dave's looking through his
I might have Zombie
books.
Lake.
Yeah, you probably
I
have.
had it on VHS.
It's a really shit film. It's made in like fucking Bosnia or something like that, or like the former Czech Republic, whatever, Czechoslovakia.
Is it the one with the Nazis? Zombie?
Yeah, basically Nazis come out of a lake. They're all zombies. They eat people. Then one of them finds some kind of a conscience. And I've not watched it since I was a kid. Just from bits I've read over years when I've tried to investigate it. But it looks shit. It's just people painted green. It's really bad. But it terrified.
Now,
It
it's shit
terrified
to
me.
some people, Matt.
When I think,
But to me,
I remember sitting there. I remember I lived in Eastwood Nook at the time.
yeah.
It was the second house I ever lived in. I moved in there when we were about 4. We moved out when we were about 8. So it was between those years.
Ah, right, yeah,
I
cool.
suspect I were on the younger side, so probably about 5, 6. I remember my dad sitting there watching it, and I was just sitting cross-legged on carpet next to him watching it. And I had nightmares for fucking years afterwards. I genuinely did. It's
It's
terrifying.
got the water scariness in that though as well. Like when you were a kid,
Deep water,
Yeah, deep water is it was a thing. What was that advert that we were talking about? The dangers,
The spirits
yeah.
of dark water.
Yeah, the spirit. I mean, that was fucking terrifying.
Was it
You
dark
don't
and
get
mysterious water?
dark and mysterious water. You don't get shit like that anymore.
Google it, kids. It's
Yeah,
terrifying.
Google that. That is
spirit-
on YouTube.
The spirit of dark and lonely water. That's it.
The spirit of dark and lonely
I
water.
am the spirit of dark and lonely water.
Now these were warning videos, but it's true.
They were basically
You know.
telling kids not to swim in lakes and shit.
Yeah,
'cause
but you-
other kids drowned.
You're gonna get like.
They did other
stuck and
ones. They
drowned
did ones
or
like that.
die.
Talking to strangers because you get bummed in.
Charlie
cars.
says you're gonna get bummed, you little.
Dirty fucking nonce.
Yeah,
They had one where a kid climbed into a power station and got electrocuted. To get
that were bad with that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
Again, this were all horror when we were kids. I mean, this were like
Yeah.
sensible horror because it were trying to warn you against doing something stupid, like
Do you know what though? You wouldn't go into that fucking
electric substation.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's not a
wouldn't.
good
You
idea.
wouldn't do. Whereas now, they probably fucking would.
Those things were introductions in a way to horror.
Yeah,
Because they
yeah,
used to
true.
terrify the shit out of you. Whereas, even though these were based in real life and horror, I'm sorry, lads,
Yeah,
ghosts and shit, no.
no.
Whereas
but,
your serial killer ones, maybe.
yeah, that. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the one with the power station. I remember it being bad because as a kid, and I thought it. You probably thought it as well.
Yeah.
You think, oh, this kid's going to be all right.
No.
But no, he does die,
If the kid dies.
and the kid dies, and it tells you kids that if you go fuck about like that, you're going to fucking die. So you just don't get that shit these days. You just don't get anything like that. Nobody warns you of anything.
But yeah, they were scary.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch the news now, obviously everything's more scary.
Oh, Christ. Don't even start.
Won't even get started on that. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it with horror films as well. It's like I'll try to explain it to my mum just the other week, because she was saying, "Oh, you're doing your podcast and everything," and you know, discussing it with her, and she says, I don't understand why you like all that stuff. You always did. And I'll try to explain it to her that it's more of a comfort thing. Like most of the people that like horror films, you know, we're all like nice people, and you wouldn't think so. You'd think we were like absolute. But it's like you get lost in a world that's completely different, but then interesting and mysterious kind of thing. It's hard to explain, but I'll try to explain it to her. She didn't get it. It's
something we talked about again during recording of a recent episode, which again may have come out, may have not come out by the time you were listening to this.
May do. This is one of our sub episodes.
We were talking about Freddy Krueger.
We were,
and it's like it's a child.
This is God.
At best, he murders children. At worst, he possibly rapes them as well.
Yeah.
And he's become a cultural icon.
Yeah, there's a toy down there.
You know what I mean?
There's a toy up there.
We've both got replicas of the murder weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, it's madness, isn't it? Becomes something that Matchbox made.
He's been in The Simpsons.
Matchbox made a big doll of him. Yeah, he's been in The Simpsons. Yeah, it's madness. But when you think about it, you know, it don't make any sense. Mm-hmm. But then it just becomes... Is it like a cool thing, or it's like, oh, well, this is a horror villain?
Because you wouldn't have like...
Because, you know, he's a child killer, isn't he, basically?
You'd never get Peter Sutcliffe in The Simpsons.
Again. No, you wouldn't exactly. Jesus Christ. No, you wouldn't.
Hey, Marge, who's this at the door? Hey, up.
Oh, that would have been something else. They just wouldn't let that happen, would they?
No. But... You know what I mean, though? It's a weird thing that...
Cancelled.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing.
We idolise these figures who did horrific shit.
I don't suppose Michael Myers did or anything, did he? Or did he? He was a little bit darker, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Freddie had the personality, didn't he?
Michael Myers, for me, could be a thing that existed.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the supernatural shit.
But without that, yeah.
Somebody could flip and do it. And people have flipped and done that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Quite easily.
For me, again, this goes back to these public information films and stuff. Real life has always been far more scary to me than
Charlie says, you're a fucking
pedo. But you know what I mean? The things that people can do to each other is always been more scary to me than ghosts.
It is a lot worse, yeah.
You know, The Grudge and all that stuff. As much as I do enjoy that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't scare me in the way that, oh, well, they just found a collection of small shoes in somebody's house. Mm. Right, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Wonder where he got them from.
Yeah, that's the thing, innit? Yeah, like a weird basement.
He's got a collection of children's shoes, and then you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. We're just about to uncover an atrocity.
Yeah,
people are far darker than any ghost or demon for me.
People equals shit, as Slipknot used to say.
Isn't it? Mm. I can sit there and watch The Exorcist and take it as it is, a moral story.
Yeah.
There's some jump scares. It's not terrifying.
Based on a true story, Matt. Allegedly. Yeah.
But then you could read a true life story about some fucking clown who goes mental and buries people alive, and that's far more terrifying than...
Wrong-uns.
Wrong-uns, as we call them. We like to refer to them as wrong-uns.
We do, yes. Wrong-uns. Yeah, people are much more scary and much more... like when we talked about... me and you have talked about before. Again, this could have been an episode yet, or it might not have been in an episode yet, depending on when this is released. But Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah.
That's it. That scene in that particular scene.
Based on a true story for real.
Based on a true story, was, to me, more disturbing than, any ghost.
That were clever filmmaking as well, because it was what they didn't show you.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of the time. But the fact that you knew what were happening without them having to tell you.
Yeah, it made it bad.
It taps into your own dark side.
It does, yeah, because your brain
you're fills
in the gaps.
You're filling in the blanks.
Exactly, Matthew, exactly, yes. I always call him Matthew when we're being professional.
In it, David.
In it, man. Yeah, so it's true, is that, though? Your brain fills in the gaps. And then your brain is thinking about these things when you do it. Like we said when you watch like the last one that were good to me, and it just depends on what bothers you.
Yeah.
So it was Hell House LLC,
Okay.
which is a reasonably new one, which is like a found footage one. That one, for some reason, got me.
Yeah.
And it's the first one in about 20 years that has got me. And then when I watched the sequels, they weren't quite as good. But that one, and it had stupid bits in it that were just completely ridiculous. But for some reason, it just got me, did that one. And so some certain things will get you, but there's nothing scarier than what a human is capable of. Nothing.
Going back a second to those films like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah, fucking hell.
What they don't show you and your brain fills in, it forces you to be the bad guy almost. Because it forces you to tap into the dark part of your nature.
Yeah.
That you can conceive of these things that somebody else is doing to somebody else.
And you haven't seen it, so you've thought of it. Yeah.
So also, on the other side of that, the people who write these films are also tapping into quite a dark part of themselves.
They are, yeah. Yeah, because they've got to write in the first place.
But it forces you to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Because you're putting yourself in that mind as, what is he doing? Oh, he's, There
was another modern one, I think it was Sinister or something. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Where you don't really find out who it is or anything, and there's some really...
I wasn't a fan of that one.
It were kind of shit in places, but there was this scene where they were all at this... Because they found these...
That's the one with the tree in it.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Then they found all the videos, didn't they? And there were a video of this pool party, and then it fast forwarded to him tying them all up and then dropped them in pool.
Yeah,
and I just couldn't get around that because I was just that terrified of like drowning or whatever.
And does that not come from personal experience?
Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah,
when you drowned all them people that time.
I never thought of that when I killed those 442 people. Yeah.
No, there is a serious story behind that, isn't there?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Loch Lomond, that. Yeah. Loch Lomond with what they call a dry suit, I think they do, don't they? The sponge one. Anyway, it was weighing me down. And I jumped off the pier. And as I were going down, I could hear like the anchor, and it fucking terrified you. And I didn't seem to be able to come back up. Obviously, after about 30 seconds, I'd come back up, but to me, it felt like fucking minutes in a loch that's black, and all you can hear is this ching, ching, and there's nothing fucking scarier now, But then at the same time, then I watch like shipwreck videos and stuff.
That's a weird one for me.
Yeah, so it's just strange, but we're always obsessed with them.
Because I'm terrified of water.
Yeah, I always watch people going underwater, but would I go? No, would I fuck?
No,
I wouldn't go anywhere near.
No, I find it interesting.
But like Titanic, I got obsessed with it for a long time. Like, I was well pissed off when that happened to those people because it was one of those things, wasn't it? When I think I was saying like the day before or something, because we were talking about it, weren't we? And I said, I don't think they should go down in that. And then that happened, and I was like, Jesus, I mean, I'm literally thinking they shouldn't have gone down in that.
You're the woman on the dock screaming at Titanic.
Yeah, that's it,
This boat will sink.
This boat, yeah, exactly. And I thought, why have they done? I still think, why did they do that? If it wasn't, if they didn't know, then why the...
Who knows what people...
But anyway, yeah, it's madness. There's a lot of pressure under the water, people.
Once again,
especially miles under the water.
People's behaviour astounds me in many ways.
Yeah, sometimes they've got that much money that they just think they can do things, and it doesn't work.
But I remember,
scary shit, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's scarier than seeing a ghost in you.
Well, it's real.
In your bathroom mirror. Well, it's real, yeah, exactly. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
It does freak me out though when I'm watching a documentary on YouTube. Well, I said documentary. Makes me sound fucking clever, doesn't it? I'm watching a video on YouTube a while back. Go on, just open it.
Oh, that sound.
Cherry Pepsi. Oh. Sorry, I won't worry about it.
So this is what Matt has to put up with most of the time. Me opening cans of Cherry Pepsi Max, which, by the way, is the greatest drink in the universe. It is absolutely amazing.
Breakfast of champions.
It is the breakfast of champions.
I was watching a video on YouTube recently about Point Nemo, which is the furthest point in the ocean, Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
It's the furthest point away from any land. Imagine rafting your way across that shit.
Oh,
knowing there's two or 3 miles worth of sea below you.
Below you.
In fact, it's more. It's about 6 or
7.2 at the most, I think. Yeah. Yeah. What was the Marianas Trench is even more, isn't it? That's like it's like 8.6 or something. That's a lot. That's a long way. So how far is it from my house to your house?
I suppose if you're going to be relative, it would probably be Station Pub in Crossgates.
Oh, Jesus.
No, probably it's Skyliner Fish and Chip Shop.
That's far, isn't it?
It's far.
Underwater, that's far.
It's a nice fish and chip shop, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Point Nemo.
Yeah, Point Nemo.
If you're going to hide a Cthulhu, that's where it would be.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's true though, isn't it? Cthulhu. Cthulhu. I love that. I think there's one behind me.
I'm going to say, I'm about to say you've not got one, but yeah, you've actually got. Well, that's me.
Yeah, I've got them all. There was this thing that I saw recently as well. Speaking of how weird the world is, where these Japanese fishermen had brought in this net. Have you seen this online?
Possibly.
And it had like what looked like almost looks like a female, but completely white skin, black eyes. And
it's not some AI bullshit.
It probably is, but
it's fucking freaky though, isn't it?
It looked freaky as shit. Yeah, looked like almost like a mermaid, but one that'd eat you.
If you were going to design a mermaid, which configuration would you have? Would you have the
Ariel?
You would have the female top and the fish bottom.
Oh, that's a good point.
Why would you not go the other way?
But that would be a merman, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh, so a mermaid. So it would be female.
Yeah. Female top, fish bottom. Or would you go fish top, female bottom?
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
That'd be weird though, wouldn't it?
Well, kissing, you get used to that though, wouldn't you?
Kissing a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of my ex-girlfriends look like fish. Yeah.
Shout out to... Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll edit that bit out. No, I won't.
I told you, there's no editing on this one.
Yeah, it'd be tricky that, because I suppose...
Would you rather topses or bottoms is what I'm asking you.
Yeah. It makes it weird to me that it's the bottom would be not a fish, because I'm not used to seeing a mermaid like that. So if it were like a big haddock on the top...
Yeah.
And then... women's bits on the bottom.
I suppose it's easier when you're considering merman wear.
Yeah, easier, yeah.
I mean, what have you got a top to deal with? No. All business on a merman's at bottom, innit? So you'd have a fish top and a merman bottom. That's where all fun parts are.
There's no point in having a human top.
There's not to rub up top, is there?
Not really, no. Well... Yeah, AI. I never thought it might be AI, that thing, but it probably will be AI.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Sorry,
we're back at real life again.
Yeah, fucking hell.
It could be real. It could just be some
merman or mermaid. How do merman and mermaid mate?
Spawning.
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
I think the female
we don't know,
lays her eggs in the water, and the male just releases over the top of them.
Really?
I think that's how fish do it.
Just releases over the top of them.
Yeah. Bukkake. Fish bukkake.
Do you have to sign in to watch that as well?
Haddock bukkake. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, credit card and everything. Yeah, Jesus.
That's your fingerprints.
The world's changed a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this short episode featuring the type of content that we normally cut out. If you enjoyed that for some reason, please check out our full episodes where we take deep dives into all things horror and to places beyond. To be honest, it's basically the same as this, but we talk about specific films rather than the mating habits of fish. I mean, we might talk about the mating habits of fish, but we'll also talk about horror films as well. Probably. Anyway, join us. Join us.